Hello everyone, Julia and I are in the kitchen again. No laughing please, because we try to be very, very serious and do this right. So this is my no recipe, and as you saw in the first picture that Julia took, rather than making my own pastry, I am going to use bought pastry, and everybody should take a very deep breath of the sucking sort, because I don't often do that.
Well, I love the idea because that's exactly what I would do.
So, unfortunately, this sat around under the kitchen lights for us to. Well, this is lucky because I have to mess it up anyway to get it into a rectangle. So what's going on is actually just fine. So as you can see, you get it off this, and it has been well chilled. I've made it into a nice ball of dough. And now I'm going to roll it into an approximate rectangle, and I'm going to stick it on the foil cookie sheet that I've already prepared. And this really is the hardest part of this recipe.
So that doesn't sound very difficult.
It's not. So here we go. And it's stretching a bit because it's been sitting around, so the gluten is looking to be worked. But you know what? We'll make this work. We know we can.
And what if you wanted a larger one, Celia? Would you put two balls together?
Actually, there's no reason why you shouldn't. I can't do that tonight because I already used the other
Right.
one when I was being lazy when my cousin and his wife came to lunch, which is, I think, another recipe I wrote about actually that day. I had lots of recipes to write about this week, or rather, what I consider to be the no recipes, because people say to me, well, how did you make this? And I say, I don't know. Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Thank God for Julia. So Julia is my side man. I don't know, is it Ed McMahon or something?
Yes.
Julia McMahon. Please meet Julia McMahon, everybody. Okay. Now this is looking pretty good. There'll be 5 of us here for lunch tomorrow. So I'm just going to pick this up, okay, and we're going to lay it down on this sheet. And I have to say, it has actually done this quite nicely.
That's a nice little trick, picking it up with the roller.
Yes, that's, at my age, I should have learnt 1 or 2 tricks.
And it doesn't have to fill the whole sheet. This is
No,
right.
absolutely not. And well, foil for 2 reasons. 1, then I don't have to worry about it. And 2, sorry everyone, I'm out of the picture, I forgot my fork. And 2, it helps to move it. So it's not going to stick to the underneath. And now I'm simply pricking my pastry. And someone said to me today, what do you mean by blind baking? And this is what I mean by blind baking. In a minute I'm going to cover this with another sheet of foil, and I'm going to get my metal weights, and I'm going to put them on top, and then the whole thing will go in the oven.